guys, it's Megan. It is Friday, one of the most glorious days of the week, second to Saturday, which is like, Saturdays are wonderful, wonderful things. But I'm going to share with you my weekly repeats and reviews, and I just realized I didn't get like everything out. I just kind of started because I'm just so happy today. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Don't you just have those days where you're just like happy? And I have days where I'm just like sad, and those are horrible days with no explanation. But today I'm just like happy. And there's an explanation. It's the weekend, people. So I don't know. I'm just in a very good mood, and I had a really awesome meeting right before I went on my lunch break, and the lady, she's one of the people that we work with, and she is based in Philly, and she brought the most incredible donuts I have ever tasted. I had really awesome donuts one time in Boston. Oh my god, like we woke up so early and we went, so they were like freshly made. It was amazing. But these are like amazing, but I have no idea where they're from. So it's either like in Philly or just outside of Philly. If you know of a super amazing donut shop, please let me know, because tomorrow I'm actually going to Philly. I'm taking Caitlin and her boyfriend to Comic-Con, and it just so happens that Jacob is graduating today, so I'm gonna visit him and just like catch up and stuff. So I would love to be able to go to this donut shop. If you know of any amazing donut shops, I had a Boston cream, of course, that's my go-to, and it was not like perfectly shapen or anything, but the dough was so soft and so amazing, and it was just like incredible. Like, I love Dunkin' Donuts, but this is like a totally another level. Like, Dunkin' Donuts has nothing on these donuts. So if you're from Philly or you know of a really incredible, amazing donut shop, please let me know. It was just in a plain white box. That's all I know. It sucks. But anyhow, that is also contributing to my very happy mood right now. So I don't have a ton to talk about. Like I said, I didn't even put it all out here, but hopefully I can remember what I wanted to mention. Oh, I remember now. Okay, so this week I've been pretty minimal. I've been trying to just go back to basics for a lot of this stuff. Okay, so last week I told you my skin was freaking out. My moisturizers were, to me, they seemed like they were breaking me out or like not helping. So I am so happy that I have Amazon Prime now. Like, this is so worth it to me to have 2-day shipping from Amazon Prime when you need something urgently. And I urgently needed the Nature by Candace Goat Milk Cream. I haven't had this in several months. I was using up my Ole Henriksen moisturizers, and then I was trying to work through other ones. Now I'm done. That's why I was using my Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty, which I told you last week I didn't think was hurting my skin, but I think it is now. I really retract my statement, because Tatum said that when she used it, she got pimples on her forehead, which she never does, and I got the same thing. So I'm gonna not use the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream on my face anymore. I really like it for my hands, and maybe it'll be nice like on my arms or something, but I'm just never gonna use it on my face again. So I was like panicking, and so I needed to order this again. This is my all-time favorite moisturizer for nighttime. It's just a super basic white cream. Goat milk is incredible for my skin. I was first introduced to it by the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Cream, which is a beautiful, beautiful product, but like 3 times the price of this. This goat milk cream, I can only really find it on Amazon, and it fluctuates between like $19.99 and like $25, which to me is totally worth it. This lasts me like 3 or so months, which is pretty typical for a moisturizer, but it is so hydrating. But goat milk cream has really awesome like benefits, just like the goat milk cream in general does. So it just, my skin loves it. My skin absolutely loves it, and my skin has really been improving, and I know that it's partially because of this. So it's hypoallergenic, fragrance free, and clinically proven to hydrate. And hypoallergenic and fragrance-free are two things I really look for in all skincare products, but especially moisturizers, because they stay on your skin for so much longer than other like cleansers and stuff like that. So I adore this. I'm going to link it down below, so if you guys want to get it, you can. Other sellers do sell it on Amazon for cheaper, but they're not Prime, and I needed it so urgently. I wanted that 2-day shipping, and so I paid a little extra to get it to me quicker, and I'm so glad that I did because it's seriously amazing. I ordered it on Saturday, I got it Monday. Awesome. Also, I used a really fun mask combination this week. This is inspired by Chloe because she sent me the GlamGlow Thirsty Mud, and she said that she always uses the Super Mud before it. And so I went to use my Super Mud sample. I had like one sample packet left. It had went bad. Like, I didn't know little packets could go bad, but it was like watery. It smelled horrible. So I rinsed it off immediately and put on the Bliss Multi-Face-Eted, which is one of my very favorite masks ever. You can see how much I've used of it, but it smells like peppermint. It's amazing. It's just a really great purifying mask. So I loved that, and I had this on. I think it says like 5 to 7 minutes. Oh my god, I leave it on for way longer than that. Like, usually I'll watch YouTube videos or whatever. I probably leave it on for like 20 minutes. Oh my god, I thought this was like a long... whatever, but I leave it on for as long as I can, and then I rinsed it off and then immediately used the Thirsty Mud from GlamGlow. I love this mask. First of all, it smells like coconut, so I had two of my favorite scents on my face. I had peppermint and then coconut, which are, oh my god, this is amazing. It's just a thick, like creamy mask, and you really don't need a lot. Like, you just have to like dip your finger in and you can do your cheek and then dip it again, another cheek, blah blah blah. So you don't need a lot, and it just really hydrates. And the one night before I got my goat milk cream in the mail, I really didn't have any other moisturizers that I wanted to use on my face at night, so I just used this as like a mask and then just left it on overnight, and it did the trick. I wouldn't really recommend that because it's pretty expensive to do that, but it worked and it smelled amazeballs. So those masks were so fun to do this week, especially back to back. And then also for moisturizer, for daytime, I've been using the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer Protect and Perfect in the color correcting tinted lotion. So I'm wearing this today. This is the only like face product on my face. I put some concealer on under my eyes, the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat No. 2, because I was looking a little crazy. But this gives barely any coverage. So if you want a lot of coverage, you wouldn't want to use this as like your only base product. But I've been using this alone as well as underneath my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. And it works perfectly either way, but I love this as my moisturizer. I want to get just the plain one as well, but I do really like this tinted one because it's so easy. It's a little bit of a tint and your moisturizer in one, and I just love it, and it smells like blueberries, so that's awesome. The biggest standout product for me this week is the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I am truly amazed with this little $2 product. So I went to Target last Saturday or Sunday. I bought a TV. I'm so excited about it. It's a Samsung 32-inch 720p or whatever. It's perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for. It was a great price at Target. So while I was there, I really wanted to get the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. And so this is called the Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer. And so it just has a little doe foot applicator, and it's kind of like a skin tone, well, my skin tone color. And then when you blend it in, it like pretty much goes to nothing. But I've had my eye makeup on, let's see, I put it on like 7:30, now it's like 12, so like 4 hours or something, and I don't know, it just really works. I posted a picture yesterday. It was right before I went running, which I'm going to talk about, and I had my makeup on for like 10 hours at that point, and this still had not creased. And that is really amazing to me. I'm gonna return my NARS Pro Prime and the Too Faced because I thought the Too Faced worked really well, but it was definitely separating and probably expired, and then the NARS didn't work for me as well as I wanted it to, and it's very expensive. So I'm going to continue to use this. Of course, I'll let you guys know if anything changes, but I am so impressed with this e.l.f. eyelid primer. So definitely check this out if you are like me and you've been like trial and erroring every eyeshadow primer that everyone loves and nothing works for you quite as well as it does for everyone else. Try the e.l.f. one. It might not work amazingly for you, but it really is working for me, and I'm so impressed. But I am not using my color tattoos with it because it just, no eye primer really seems to work. So love that. Also for eye stuff, I've been like flip-flopping between all sorts of different eye products, but the one constant that I've been using is my Sephora number 73 Crease Shadow Brush. This is amazing. It's perfect for cream shadow, for powder shadow, for everything, blending, putting down. Just, it's awesome. So I really wanted to give this a shout out. I know I've mentioned it quite a few times, but it is seriously one of my most reached for brushes, and I did buy a second one from Sephora because I'm so obsessed with it. I almost forgot to mention another favorite from this week. So these shoes, I hate like touching shoes or like anything feet related, but these are a pair of little wedges by Franco Sarto, and I got these before I started my job at Marshall's, and I love them. They're just so like easy to wear, and they're like kind of a, I don't know, like a beigey cream color, like it's not real leather, I don't think, but they're just really, really comfortable, and I have this weird thing, I hate my pinky toes, like they're just gross looking, and these, like the sides of this cover it up, and they don't rub. I haven't gotten any blisters from them, which is literally unheard of, and they're just so comfortable, and I can wear them with everything. But I want to get a black pair as well. I haven't really looked into if that brand like sells that shoe online or something, but if you know of any like little wedges, like not really tall wedges, but like little wedges that are like strappy sandals like that are matte black, like matte black leather, like fake leather looking, whatever, please let me know, because I really haven't looked into it, but it's something I really want to buy, and they just go with everything, but I would like a dark pair as well, because some looks just look better if you have black shoes, you know what I mean? So that is something I definitely wanted to mention, and maybe I should check out Marshall's and see if they have other colors. But I really love those. If you could still find them at Marshall's, they're so comfortable. I'm really, really impressed with them. Okay, running. So for for about like a month and a half or so, I have had this like desire to become a runner. Like I've never been one to be very physically active. Like I didn't really get involved with sports. Like the only thing I really liked in gym was basketball and then floor hockey. I was a badass at floor hockey, but running just seemed like the most dreadful thing ever to me. But after I did the Phillies 5K, which I walked for most of it, but I like jogged a little bit, I really loved it. I thought that it was so cool, and everyone just seemed like so happy that was running, and I really have wanted to get more exercise, because basically I have been doing zero exercise, and now I want to do at least something, because I've been just feeling like a little blah about myself, like my body. And in college, like I swear I did like nothing, but our campus, it wasn't like giant, but I walked everywhere. Like I don't walk nearly as much now as I did. So just by walking as much as I did in college, then coming home and driving everywhere, because it's not like my house is in a city, it's just, I think that little bit has really changed like my body kind of. So I've been feeling kind of down about it, but I knew that I was the only one that could change it. And so yesterday I decided I wanted to run, and so it's not like I did like 5 miles nonstop. I did like walk, run, walk, run, walk, run, and I went like around my neighborhood, and I was only out for like 30 minutes, but it felt really good and I'm really excited to continue doing it. And then I tried to do some sit-ups and push-ups and stuff, because at one point I did do Insanity, which I loved my body then, but it's really hard to keep up with. It's very intense. So I was trying to do like push-ups and sit-ups, which I can't really do anymore because I lost all my strength, but I'm gonna keep trying, and I'm just really, really excited about it. I've never like felt so motivated to want to exercise, and I think that's why I haven't done it. I wasn't gonna like force myself to do it, because I don't like to force myself to do a lot of things. Mostly I just like let myself do what I feel like at the moment. And at this moment in my life, I really want to try to be more physically active, and for some reason I really want to run. So I'm going to be doing that, and if you guys have any tips on like anything running wise, please let me know. I am a total noob. I feel like I'm gonna like get Running for Dummies book, if that exists, or like find running blogs or something. Like I literally know nothing about running. Like I need to get clothes for running because I have like nothing. So I do have nice sneakers though, so that's good. But that was just really exciting, and it's been beautiful weather here in Pennsylvania. It is gorgeous, and we have the windows open, and last night I was driving around with my sunroof open and all the windows, and it was perfection. I wish that it would stay this temperature, like upper 70s forever, because I hate when it gets really warm, or really hot I should say. So that was really exciting this week, that I wanted to run, and I like did it. It was so cool. And okay, 2 other things. One, Orphan Mother Frickin' Black. Oh my god. So I finished the 2nd season of Orphan Black, which I've been watching on Amazon Prime. So incredible. I know I talked about this last week or something, and I keep bringing it up because it is that good. Oh my god. So I know the 3rd season is currently airing, and on Amazon Prime, like you can buy the episodes individually, but I'm just gonna hold off and wait till all of season 3 is available for Amazon Prime members, because each episode is like $2 to buy it, and like no. So I'm just gonna wait till they all air, which is gonna take forever probably, but the end of season 2 was awesome. I love shows that can surprise me, because so many shows are so predictable, and like that's fine. Sometimes I like that, like with Pretty Little Liars, everything is so predictable, but I like that. Like I can turn off my brain and just watch it. But this show, the only word I can describe it is smart. There's no like plot holes. They always like come full circle with things. They don't just like forget about characters and hope that you forget about like the storylines behind them. They keep tying everything back together, and it's just so smart, and it's so captivating and so interesting. The main actress, Tatiana Mazzali, something, I don't know. She is awesome. She is like my new acting hero. Like she is so good, but oh my god, it's just so amazing. Adult audiences only. Seriously, at parts I'm like, oh, like why are they showing that? But it's very, very intense. So definitely if you're younger than like 17 or 18, or I don't even know what age you should be to watch this, but it's definitely not for younger audiences. I would say college and above. But it is amazing, and I know some of you guys have started to watch it and you are equally as impressed, so that is so cool to me. And my last thing that I wanted to mention is a YouTuber, and I think I've mentioned her in passing, but I really wanted to give her a like real shout out, and it is for NIECY. And NIECY is so amazing. Like, if you guys do not watch NIECY, you have got to go right now and binge all of her videos because it is so easy to watch her. Like, she's just so sweet and so genuine and so fun and funny, and oh my god, I just love watching her. And we have such similar tastes in makeup. Like, so many of my favorites are her favorites, and I know she said this in one of her videos, but when she watches me, she's just like, yes, that's exactly how I feel when I'll talk about certain things, and that's how I feel about you, NIECY. Like, it is so crazy. So I'm sure most of you watch her already, but if you don't, you need to go and subscribe because you are going to love her. And we are going to be doing, so you guys know I'm doing a May makeup no buy, and I was toying with the idea of doing a June makeup no buy, but I wanted to decide closer to it. But she said she's going to be doing a no buy in June, so I'm going to continue my makeup no buy into June as well. And if you guys want to join us, I know that she would really appreciate the support, and I just think it would be really fun if more of us do it together, because I just know we have power in numbers and we can do it. So you guys will just love her. She posts all sorts of videos, and she just has awesome taste in makeup, and she's just like, you can tell her sweetness through the camera. It is awesome. So I just wanted to give you a shout out, NIECY, a real one, because I want everyone to go and watch your channel. So that is all for me. I feel like I'm always like checking the time because, I mean, you don't want to be late. So anyhow, I just hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend coming up. I know that I'll be having some videos and filming some videos that I am excited about. I'm going to be trying to do some different videos because the end of the month with all of my like empties and Project Use It Up and like Project Wax update is coming. So everyone who surprisingly is wondering where an update is, which I am so impressed that people want to watch those videos, but that is coming. I'm going to post it next week. I did an update. So that's coming, and then I want to do a chit chat with you guys about Project Pan stuff because I've been noticing some things recently. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling on and on like always, and oh my god, I just hope you're having a wonderful day, and I really appreciate your time, and oh, you guys are just so awesome. So yeah, I hope you have a great Friday night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!